some we gonna definitely get into some LeBron topics next week because football season, unfortunately,
Yeah, I
is
already
over.
transitioned into basketball already. I ain't gonna lie to you. I started watching games just to get
Yeah, that's what I'm
myself more
saying. Like we
acclimated.
gotta. So you
Yeah,
already know Ben, you only watch the Miami Heat, but at least we'll have Miami Heat news.
we watch all the basketball.
Yeah, so you already know. So it's about that time, and I know y'all see my boy Paulo cooking niggas. You feel me?
All
Paulo Banchero, baby. Watch
You
out
want
for
to say
that one.
I called Paolo to the All-Star game.
You said what?
Who?
Oh yeah,
On Paolo to the All-Star game.
Paulo, baby.
I called it. I knew he was gonna make that bitch.
You already know.
No, I think
You
I
already
was
knew I
with you
was
on that
rooting
one
for
when
it.
we did it.
You already
When
knew
we
I
did the
was rooting
order,
for
I
it.
put him in there.
I put Paulo in
You
there. I
wasn't by
put
yourself.
Anthony Edwards in there.
Yeah.
I didn't think who got in there. I didn't think Dame was gonna start. I thought Jalen Brunson
Yeah,
was.
that was a loophole.
I
I
told y'all I
thought,
added Dame. I told y'all Dame
yeah,
was gonna do that.
I didn't think Dame was gonna get that, but he did.
I knew it. Come
That
on, man.
was
He's on a new team and he's still putting up some kind of numbers. Come on,
yeah.
they gonna put that.
They slid Trey in there. Trey should have made it regardless, but they slid Trey in there after Julius Randle got hurt.
Trey would have been Trey. Honestly, should have been the starter, but
I think
Yeah,
so. I agree.
I
it's something about him in
I,
Atlanta, bro. He gotta get
I
out of
don't know why they not fucking with him. And it's like all he do is go out that bitch and give you 20 and 10 every night. And it's
It's
like they
something.
just be
It got
like,
to be something.
It's something in Atlanta, bro. They don't like
like
Atlanta.
we don't care about you. And
It's,
it's like, damn, dude.
It's Atlanta, dog. I think it's. I don't know why they don't
he
like
gonna
it.
leave though.
He probably. I don't.
But yeah, he said
Yeah, he's
he
gonna
said he
leave.
don't want to, but I don't even know if he got that type of power to even
To move, to just demand it and
to
go.
keep him from getting traded.
True.
Nah, he gonna get up out of there. I have a feeling like it just.
He need to
No
go to
man,
San
listen.
Antonio.
Oh, that shit be hard.
With Wimby,
Him and
That shit
Wimby,
hard.
it's like every
Jesus
week I see
Christ.
Wimby do some shit he shouldn't.
bro.
You saw
He had
you saw the
10
recent
blocks the
highlight.
other night.
Yeah,
He had 10 blocks the other night, bro. Like,
You saw him put it through the legs. That stepped
oh, he
over.
did the sham
Shot the three.
guard. You saw the sham?
I said
I seen the
what?
sham guy.
He
I also
sham
saw the
guard that bit.
I saw the no look
No
pass
look
from the other
pass.
night.
It's
This man
bro.
is a
It's the
NBA 2K
listen.
creative player.
I
Listen.
saw none of this.
That's what I was just about to say. I know Benya hasn't seen anything yet, and Benya probably not gonna see him until he make the playoffs or something, and he's forced to see Wimby. Well,
What?
Or
listen,
he catch
Benya,
a heat and
Benya.
He won't make
Spurs
the
game.
playoffs this year. Ain't they like
He ain't
12
making it
and
this year, so you got a while.
Pop not trying to
No.
win this year. If he be
Pop
playing
not
that man
doing
for
nothing.
22 minutes and pull him out, you see he had a triple double in 19 minutes and Pop set him for the rest of the game.
Listen,
double within 19
Pop not
minutes?
even coaching. Pop not even coaching. He
He
just
had a
letting them
triple
play.
double in 19 minutes.
with the 10 blocks?
Yes.
Nah, this was
Oh
another
no,
game.
that's the other one. That's the other one.
Oh.
He played a full
Hey,
game
listen.
with the 10 blocks. 10 blocks, bro.
This man is going to be
He's crazy.
one of the faces
Insane.
in the freaking NBA. It's gonna be him and Anthony Edwards. Mark my
It's gonna
words.
be
We all know
all right.
this.
So the last time somebody had a quadruple double, I think it was David Robertson. I ain't gonna lie. If that boy can pull off another 10 blocks, he will be the one that can still get it. I feel like he can get it. I feel like Embiid could get it, and probably Jokic. I don't see nobody else getting no quadruple double. But them three could possibly get it. And the only reason Jokic might be on the lower end of that, because he don't play no defense. So I don't see him getting no 10 steals or 10 blocks. But Embiid could possibly get it.
And had like
and
games where he
Wemby
didn't have 4-5 blocks. Just
Embiid got to
all
stay
his
healthy.
shit.
Yeah, Embiid got to stay up. But if anybody could do it, it's them two to get a quadruple double. The last time it happened was David Robinson, and that was 90.
I think Giannis can get it.
Yeah, I was about to say
Giannis.
Giannis.
Yeah, but Giannis get weird at the wrong times.
I can see
but
Giannis
he can
getting
do
it. He had to have like a whole bunch of like help blocks because I don't see him getting no on ball.
Yeah, he ain't
I feel like he'll be worried
like
about
Wemby
fouls
blocking
too
shit.
much. I feel like he'll be worried about fouls too much. Maybe he can get it with steals.
He's
Probably.
He's not over aggressive, but he is an aggressive defensive player though. Like he plays. I like the type of defense he plays.
He's smart.
Yeah,
He's smart. Yeah, he plays aggressive defense, and I think that's cool with me. I mean, when I say aggressive, not in a bad way.
Yeah,
You get what
no,
I'm
we
saying?
get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all right, here we go. Ftsports, we back with another episode, and we got the full cast today. Ben, what up?
I'm sick, y'all, but I'm here.
Damn, nah.
No, you sick?
Yeah, came out of nowhere yesterday.
He ain't doing none of that when we first started.
streets.
Don't do that noise, all that noise.
You was out in the streets.
Listen, I'm right here, dog. I'm right here. Real. It's not a game.
Steve, what up?
What's up, man? You know, I'm out here still. You know.
All right. Where you at? Tell the people where you at.
Well, my son has a baseball practice.
Father of the year.
He's out here. I'm out here still, producing on the show and still being out here watching
Father of the year.
Stuff like that. So I'm trying to be.
Ben, what up?
That's a good camera.
And what's going on?
Yeah, that is a good camera. It's clear. He got it blurred out in the back.
Oh, he got.
You can hear him clearly.
That's what's going on.
Ain't no filters.
What
It's
kind
just
of phone
me.
that is,
You
man?
hear me?
What phone you
Same
got?
one y'all got. I ain't up here. I ain't got no 15. Well, my thing
He just know all the
13
behind
Pro.
the scenes of the phone. That's what it is. He know all the behind the scenes.
Yeah, you know him.
He's making it look real good. You got to teach me
video
that.
guy, man. He got all the good technology and shit.
Man, I don't even know what I look like. My screen's so small.
Anyway,
some A1 quality. Tell you
right.
that.
Right, we're about to get this Super Bowl recap going on. Oh man, the Chiefs have won another one. In recent history, they've won 3. Pat Mahomes got 3 of them things. They beat the 49ers in overtime. But first, can we please have a moment of silence for the people that lost their life at the Chiefs parade for a second? Okay. So this Chiefs parade, it was 15 injured, 2 died, and I think two of them was kids.
I saw 22.
You saw 22 people? I saw
22 injured.
Okay, I saw 15.
I saw 15 too, so they probably updated it.
Yeah,
they probably updated
I saw
it.
22.
That's insane to me. Do y'all think that they are going to kind of chill out with the parades, or y'all think this is just a one-off?
I think they might probably they're not gonna chill out with the parades, but they probably gonna make you enter through a certain part of a certain street and get patted down or some type of security clearance or something like that. And it's gonna be like a blocked off or section area where they're gonna drive through and you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a controlled space now.
Controlled space, yep. Yeah, they're not gonna go too far.
That makes sense. And shout out to those brave souls that went out there and actually caught them. Like, as a fan, you just ran out there and tackled like that. You put your life on the line for that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So shout out to them. That's insane. I don't I saw it and I was laughing at first because they showed all the NFL players laying on the ground and going out here vibing and wilding, and then next thing you know, they said, "Oh, they out here short," and then my whole mood went from, "Oh, this is live," to this is too much.
Yeah.
It's sad. Like, that's sad.
It's tough. It's tough to see because I watched highlights of it and I thought it was good. You know what I'm saying? It's good comedy, and I think they deserved it because of the fact of, we all know they back to back. Like, you have every right to do whatever you want. You want, drink, pass out on the floor if you want, because it's not easy in the NFL to do that.
Right.
To get back to back. Any sports, activity. So just to see that everything just changed in literally a blink of an eye. That was tough.
Go ahead, Ben.
That sucks.
I don't know, man. I wasn't expecting that. I don't ever remember anything about ever hearing anybody's parade being shot up or anything like that.
Right.
Having violence, period. So when that popped up on my phone, I was surprised in the first place. And then it pops up and said 1 dead. Then it updated and said, okay, now we got 2 people dead, 15 injured. Oh, now there are kids involved. And it's just like,
yeah,
how much worse is this going to get?
Yeah.
It's a parade. Y'all supposed to be out there celebrating something that a team did. First of all, that when they started off the season, well, not started off, but midway through the season, people didn't even think they were going to make it there fully.
Yeah.
Then they get into the playoffs, and they're the underdogs the entire time throughout the playoffs. Every game in the playoffs, they were the underdogs.
Right.
So they just out there just doing this for their city. Like they're out there proving everybody wrong for their city. And they go out there and shoot up the parade. That's just, it just takes away everything that them boys worked for. Not everything, but it takes away a lot that them boys worked for throughout this whole season to do what they did back to back. That hasn't happened since what, 2002 or something like that.
Yeah, Brady and them.
The Patriots. Yeah, the Patriots.
Yeah.
And then also I saw that it was 16. Like I think a lot of these kids that got killed were under the age of 16 or something like that.
Damn.
There's a lot of real young people that got shot.
Damn,
yeah, that was wild. That touched me.
They got a whole life to live, bro. That's sad, dog.
And it was like an altercation between people. So it was like they was trying to shoot each other. They got into it, and they was trying to shoot each other, and somehow ended up shooting all these people.
Just shooting, just to shoot, man. I don't get it sometimes. Gun violence, that shit is different, bro. I don't know, and it kind of puts like I know, like if I played for the Chiefs, won Super Bowl, and I go out here to the Chiefs parade and they shoot it up, I will feel some type of guilty. I know I ain't got nothing to, you know what I'm saying? It's not me. I didn't do anything, but I will feel some type of guilt in it because it's like, should I not have, you know what I'm saying, celebrated this hard, or am I setting the example or something like that? Because when I see that, I'll be like, damn, did I do this? Like I would feel real guilty about this situation, dog. But also one of the offensive linemen and Andy Reid, I think they were out there and they was grabbing people and, you know, taking them into safety and stuff like that. So shout out to them as well. I saw that.
That's huge. That's dope, bro.
Yeah, I saw that too. So it's just that's sad. Like I said, man, big ups to those people that went out there to catch them. Rest in peace to the ones that lost their lives.
Yeah, they caught everyone.
Yeah, they got everybody because the police caught one and then fans caught the other one. So
I saw the one fan that jumped out and tackled one, and the other guy jumped on him after he tackled him, and then he was down there getting him some punches. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Boy, gotta get it in.
I would.
Yeah.
I would.
You gotta whoop his ass.
You disrupting the fun. Like you coming out with your kids, like you enjoying yourself. Like you can't just come out here.
You have to give. You gotta put hands and feet on whoever it is.
Yeah, I'm haymaker.
You have to, bro. You have to, because I feel like let's say you go out there to tackle them and you're kind of unsuccessful. That you next.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you gotta, if you do something, you better stay on them. And if you gotta put them dummies on them, go ahead and do it. So
my thing was like, how do they think they wouldn't get caught when there's, you know, all those people in security? I don't know. I don't feel like people understand what they do. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say younger
I feel like it's anger. It's the anger, bro. I feel like anger makes you see red, and then you stop thinking and you just do shit.
We've been mad before, all of us, but we never take it to that magnitude of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just was weird.
We're also.
I think I see a lot of them like
that. we're also from Florida. We have.
But they say you heard Charlamagne. Charlamagne say the craziest people come from Florida. So
yeah,
the Bronx in Florida.
Okay, well I'm just saying. He specifically says Florida all the time.
Yeah, they say Florida all the time. We it's because we have the stories of like a pet alligator and shit. Like why does this nigga have a pet alligator? We have stories like that. That's why we crazy. We got stories.
We have stories of cocaine flying through a window into a purse.
I remember
time
that.
To go.
That is we.
Time to go. All right, y'all. It was just good.
Oh my god, bro! We ain't even gonna talk about that. That's just hilarious because you know what? No, we're not going that way. Anyway, moving on. Ben, we're gonna start with you. Wait, who's laughing the least right now? Let's talk to that person. Binya. Super Bowl recap. You chose the 49ers to win. They lost. How do you feel about the Super Bowl when you watched it? Or wait, you didn't watch it.
I saw bits and pieces. I was at work. People are stupid. They decided to come into the hospital during Super Bowl time. Why you choose to do that? It's beyond me. It's beyond me. Disturbing our peace as we sit here trying to watch the
Watch the
football
Super
game.
Bowl.
I missed. I missed a lot. I probably missed more than I saw.
What
I
did you see?
I saw the drive when Kansas City finally went up, and then I saw Goat Purdy go ahead and get back out there, driving back down to score the touchdown, and then I saw them idiots, the kicker. I don't even understand they ain't even jump to block that field goal. Y'all know
it was a line drive kick.
They didn't even jump. The hand wasn't even fully stretched out. His elbow was still bent.
That pressure.
He blocked the kick.
That pressure. That boy. Oh, that's a rookie kicker too, by the way. That's a rookie kicker.
So somebody paid the kicker to kick that ball like that. To change that game around like that.
Every point counts.
It was the parts I saw, good game. I'm glad it was a good game. But that story that I read that the 49ers didn't know the new rules of the overtime.
I think they trying to say they own ass, bro. I really
no, because they won the toss and they chose to receive.
Yeah,
in most aspects, since you're gonna have a chance anyway, you will kick the ball to them so you can at least if they score. Now you have to score.
Yeah,
So I really think they didn't know. And who do you put that on? Like, the head coach?
The head coach said he was playing for the third possession. That's what he said. He said analytics.
I don't understand that part.
His analytics was we go out, we get points, they come out, they tie, and then we got the possession next. So that way we win because it's field goal or touchdown. Now
that's how it works.
Because both people get possessions. So he was playing for third. So his mind, he was gonna go out and get a touchdown. Then the Chiefs was gonna come and get a touchdown. Then he has control of the game. That's what he said.
Is that how the rules work though?
Yeah.
Like, so
both get possessions, touchdown or field goal.
And I know that part, but I'm saying after that, let's say both teams go down to score. Whoever scores next wins.
Yes,
because that's pointless of making the rule in the first place. Then, because then the other team could still just go down the field and kick a field goal. What does that mean?
Yeah, that's the rule though. Whoever scores first after the two people score, then that's game. So he was playing. That's what he said. He said he was playing for third.
I get that, but that rule is just stupid. Then that rule doesn't really change much of the aspect because that. When the Kansas City and Josh, when Bills were going back and forth, they were both scoring in less than 30 seconds on each other. Mm-hmm. So if you go into overtime and one scores and then the other scores, clearly we can't stop each other from scoring. So like, either way, you still whoever gets the ball first still has a chance to win the game. You're not giving the other team an opportunity.
They made the old rule for Josh Allen.
That's facts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they made it for that game.
Either way, if you get if you win on the third possession anyway, it really doesn't matter. That rule doesn't really change anything because either way, because you had the ball first, you still win.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. But that's why they said they were just playing for third. So when he went out there and made that decision, like how I feel about it, bro, I feel like that rule has been the same for about how many years now?
What, this new rule?
Yeah, the playoff rule. Was it just this year? Because if
it's about 2.
Nah, I think this go back to don't this go back to the year Burrow and them went to the Super Bowl?
It has to.
Wasn't that 2 years ago?
If it's that long, I'm sorry, I'm not believing that whole we didn't know the rule thing. Because if it's been that long, how do you not know? Do you not follow your own sport?
Okay, I was looking at something, right, and I saw one of the players in the 49ers, like when they were anxious, they wanted the ball first. That was already their game plan, but they didn't realize what the rule was in regards to like, okay, basically if they score Chiefs have to score, and then whatever it is, a third down, whatever they try to play for it. They realized it after the Chiefs scored, then that's when they realized what was going on. So I don't think they realized it because of the time or the moment of the game. That's not an excuse. You're supposed to know the rules before you come in, because anything's a possibility. But I think they really genuinely did not know that this was the rule. They thought maybe they thought it was the old rule.
No, yeah, they thought it was they thought that if they got the ball first and they scored, they thought the game was over.
Mm-hmm.
That's
or they still, but no, what it was like, if they scored,
two different rules.
Kansas still had an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? If they still had an opportunity to score as well.
They didn't know that. A lot of the players
said
they didn't know that.
They thought. Okay, I think this is what they thought. I think they thought when they come out here and kick the field goal, they knew that Kansas City was gonna get the ball again. All they had to do was stop them or whatever. I think the old rule was they get a chance if they kick a field goal, but it used to be over if it was a touchdown.
Yes, that's what the play.
But now the new rule is now the new rule is both of y'all finna get a possession, and then whatever happens after that, that's what happens. But like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like you gave the Chiefs the advantage as soon as you took the ball because they were going to be playing for 4 downs. They're not going to do no 3 downs. They're playing 4 downs. They're playing a 4-down game. You feel me? Right. Because y'all done kick the field goal. All right, well, we know that we finna try to play for this win. So we for the hard way. That's what it is. So we're going to go down here, 4th and 1, 4th and inches, 4th and 3, whatever. We're going to go for it. And we're gonna go ahead and win this game. So, but
it's an easy fix though.
It's
an easy fix, like the rules. It's an easy fix to kind of
they could do the college
both the
way.
Old rule and New Year.
Yeah, or they could do the college way and just move the line back instead of having it on the 20, have it like on the 50 or something, and both y'all get possession from the 50.
From the 50 driving in.
Yeah, I mean that I don't know, but
no field goals then because. If you don't, let's say you don't get it,
you probably got to go for 2. You know that's how they do it in college. You got to get the touchdown and go for 2. So, right. But Steve, how you feel about the Super Bowl, man? Chiefs 49ers.
Honestly, if you want me to, I had to gain the care for it because y'all already know I wanted to see the Ravens and the 49ers play together.
Yeah,
play against each other. But. To me, I felt like we already made a decision, or we tried to figure out who we thought was going to win it, and we all, I guess one of us did not. I can't remember who, but we all said that we can't doubt Patty, and homeboy is going to do what homeboy does. So I never doubted that the Chiefs were going to win, but it was tough though. Like I just felt like they deserve every bit of it. Mm-hmm. Both sides played ball. I think that 49ers defense was balling. I hate the fact that they let what's the name go. What's the name? Wilkins?
Steve Wilkes.
Oh yeah, Wilkes. Yeah. Oh,
I hate that they let him go because I feel like
God.
So you're telling me nobody else on the staff was fired, but you fired him because he was the defensive coordinator when defense was playing lights out for the first half. Like what y'all talking about?
I don't
know what I'm saying?
Bro, I don't get some
adjustments are made,
bro.
So to me, I feel like that was BS. I mean, I'm gonna give it to the Chiefs because I think they played fair. They did what they had to do and they won it. But the only thing I didn't agree with, I don't like the firing. I think adjustments should have been made a little bit.
Yeah.
You have to account for Mahomes' legs regardless, and I don't think he ran the ball a lot, or he was supposed to in the first half. Second half, he made adjustments. He's like, okay, I can't pass the ball in the field, so I'm gonna take these with my feet.
I'm gonna take these little yards with my feet. Yeah, I didn't notice.
Yeah, and that opened it up. So, that's my thoughts. I think it was a good game. I like the fact that they went to overtime in Super Bowl, gave us some more TV time.
Yeah. All right, Ben, on you.
I loved it, man. I loved every bit of it. I loved watching Brock Purdy lose. I love it. I'm playing. It was a really good game. I think the 49ers defense, kind of just like the Ravens defense, did a very good job with containing Mahomes and the Chiefs and actually minimizing how high-powered their offense can be. But it's just when you playing a team, and it's like that with all sports. You know what I'm saying? When you playing a team that has that knowledge and understanding of what it takes to actually get to the Super Bowl and win it, especially one that's already done it multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
When you going up against something like that, man, they're gonna always have that type of composure that's just gonna keep them going the entire 60 minutes. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
think in the first half, the 49ers definitely played the better game up
Yeah.
until like the end of it. And then second half, I don't remember when Pat threw that pick. Did he throw that pick in the second half?
Yeah.
He
I
threw
think
it in
it was the second half.
I can find that out. You can keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was like towards the end of the third quarter, wasn't it?
Felt like it
It was
was.
second half. Yeah.
And he just it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like he threw the pick and it's like he came back out on the field and it's like I didn't do anything wrong. And mess up. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he looks the entire game. And it's always going to be difficult to beat somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? They can control the pace, they can control the flow, they can control their team. And they wild for not knowing the OT rules. Honestly, I wouldn't even said that. I would have just been quiet and just
You
took
kind
the
of
L and
Take
just
the
went away
L.
in peace.
take the L in silence. Yeah, take the L
And
in
just
silence.
I would have just took that and went away in peace. I also feel like Steve Wilkes was a scapegoat. He got fired and had a better defensive rating season on all categories than DeMeco Ryans had last year or the year before that. So I don't need, man, shit. Bring him to Jacksonville.
The
Bring
interception
him here.
was,
You know,
the interception was in the second quarter, the end of second quarter.
it was the end of the second.
Yeah.
So Pat just came out there and he was my homeboy in the second half.
Yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't a third. It was the end of the second.
Yeah, end of the second.
But before halftime?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right here.
Okay.
And big ups, they're not getting mentioned a lot, but I want to shout out Trent McDuffie and L'Jarius Sneed for playing lights out games at cornerback against Brandon and Deebo Samuels for the entire game. Them niggas,
I don't think they caught much.
Crazy.
Yeah, they ain't catch a
weren't
lot.
letting
They were locking
anything
up.
really fly, bro.
They were locking up.
I was watching a breakdown of how Trent McDuffie, like most of like his snaps from the game, and bro looked like Revis. And I know I'm saying something crazy, but like he looked insane, bro.
By the way, McDuffie is a product of that Tyreek Hill trade. Just throw that
crazy.
Wow.
And if you look at it too, like they could have got a lot of interceptions.
Yep. He was a product of that trade with Tyreek Hill. So fruits of your labor.
They turned Tyreek into what? Trent McDuffie, Karlaftis.
2 Super Bowls.
Right. 2 Super Bowls. That's what they turned
Tyreek Hill into. He left for $3 million extra. Just $3 million. $3 million is a lot. $3 million is a lot. It's a lot of money. It's a lot.
I don't know, man. It was more to that. He probably just.
I feel like if he was still there, they wouldn't have the DBs.
Remember, the defense was skeptical a lot.
You're right. They might not have needed them. Because, I mean, 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns and throwing it Hail Mary passes. That's all you need. But
think about it. The last time they won, how many years after that it took for them to go back again? It was like 2 years, right? So they won one time with Tyreek, and then they didn't go back for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then they left. And then right when he left, they went back to back.
Yeah.
So there was an issue there.
Yeah, it was. But watching the game.
The issue was Tom Brady.
He said the issue was Tom. Now it was Tom and say the other guy's name.
Say his name.
Come on. It was one more person.
Jamar Chase. That man was a menace.
He will not give him props for nothing. It's all right. Anyway, watching the game, first half for me was kind of boring. Like it was like nothing, like no defense was letting the other people, they wasn't doing nothing. They wasn't letting nothing happen. It was no excitement from no big plays. The first big play was not even Brock Purdy. It was a receiver throwing the ball across the way to Christian McCaffrey for his first touchdown of the game. That's what broke the seal on the end zone. It was a trick play. When you go down to your trick plays, how I feel is you ain't got nothing else. This is all you got. When you pull out the trick plays, it's like, bro, I don't know what the fuck to do. Because he's stopping everything. Stopping everything. Do this right here.
They really wasn't stopping them because they were moving the ball down the field. It's just once they got close to the end zone, it's easier to contain. Then
couldn't catch it in. But
how you know? You ain't watched the game. You was working.
It was 10-3.
I saw when that pass was thrown that they were on like the 20-yard line, the 15-yard line. So they were right by the end zone. They were almost there.
Oh yeah, but so it was 10-3 going into the half. I'm like, bro, something got to happen. What's going on? And then next thing you know, now they going back and forth. Now we see what it really is. Then Mahomes started doing Mahomes things. Brock and them boys, and Christian McCaffrey started doing things.
The turning point of the game was a freaking punt.
Muff punt.
Now wasn't a muff.
It wasn't even muff. It wasn't even muff. It wasn't even muff.
It wasn't
muff. What I always see with returners and the whole return team thing, I don't think that they like react quick enough to certain calls. So he's clearly saying, yo, the little, when you do this, you basically telling him move the hell out the way.
Yeah.
He continues to he keeps running towards him, which makes the ball hit off one of his, his feet. And now he got to go out there and try to scoop it or dive on it or whatever he got to do. And now that's the turning point of the game. And if you're playing against a Mahomes team, if you're playing against a Brady team, if you got this ball, you better get touchdowns. Because when they get a chance and they start cashing these shits in, you should have been up by 3 scores. But instead, you're up by 1 score only. Now,
and they score?
I mean,
they scored in that. They scored in that drive. Yeah. They scored on that drive.
It was like what? It was like 30 in.
They scored. Yeah, they scored like right away.
Oh, that's when. All right. Yeah, they ran the ball in. Okay.
Yeah, they scored right away.
No, he threw the ball in. He threw it. It was a slant right in the middle of the field, wide open. So I mean, my thing is, do y'all?
I'm trying to say who the ball was to.
Get the ball down the field, like actually really get the ball down the field without that muff punt happening.
I don't know. I can't say it wouldn't have happened.
It's like I can't say that it wouldn't because that last drive that Mahomes did in the overtime, he got down the field, like what I'm saying. So it's like it's not. I'm
saying like getting in the end zone because they had already moved the ball down the field. They had 3 points.
Yeah,
they were moving the ball. They just
were moving the ball. It depends on
both teams were moving the ball. They just weren't getting in the end zone.
Yeah,
that defense was lights out.
Right there is what changed the whole thing.
Yeah,
I think so.
Maybe Andy Reid had something in the bag for a touchdown. During if they didn't muff it or whatever, maybe what I'm saying. But that
muff was huge though.
That muff was huge. Yeah, it was definitely huge. That
momentum as a team, you lose it. You lose your momentum. Like you lose like the confidence. Now you start to like, you in panic mode when stuff like that happens. They scored, and everybody knows how Mahomes. Like Mahomes is my homeboy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like what I was saying before, when you have to cash these touchdowns in during that first half, when you held Mahomes to 3 points, it should have been 17-3 or 21-3 or whatever. It should have been 24-3, something like that. You got to get a lead on people like that. When you beat. We
can't really Mahomes say that because both offenses are high powered. Both offenses can score.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, you want a bigger lead than 10-3.
No, I get what you're saying, but either way, it's like both offenses can score. Both offenses weren't scoring. Chiefs defense was number 2 in the league this season, so it's not like you can expect them to go out there and just throw up points.
Yeah,
I mean,
of
course you want that. But at the same time, you can't just expect that. Like, even if the Chiefs were the team that was up 10-3 at one point in time, you can also say they should have been up higher than that because at the same time, with Deebo Samuel and Christian McCaffrey,
those boys can score at any
time as well.
Yeah, they could change at any moment. But yeah, so both defenses was playing lights out. Then it gets to the overtime, and even the ref was confused. He asked Buddy after he said, "We want the ball." He said, "You sure?"
Yeah, he said, "You sure?"
You see Pat's face? Yeah, dead serious. He said, "Are you sure?"
I heard it too.
Referee said, "Are you sure?" He asked him, like, "You sure?" And he was like,
"So he gave him the opportunity."
Did you see Pat's face?
Right, because I feel like
Pat was like,
exactly. If it's like I feel like they were more prepared with the overtime rules.
Oh, we know that.
The 49ers were. Like they
Oh, we
said
know
that they
that.
was having a whole meeting about overtime. So
That's huge.
that's what I'm saying. So that's just being prepared for it. And then you hear that, and then you see the
It's
ref
scripted.
even ask, you said it's scripted.
Scripted.
Nah, man.
Nah.
These
There's the
niggas
proof.
is idiots.
It's
There's the proof.
They are.
It's scripted.
Idiots.
it's just
Even
one of those things. It's like you should know about your game.
That's
You're
crazy.
playing this.
No,
You're
that's really
playing it.
insane.
Yeah,
Travis
it's
Kelce said on his podcast with his brother Jason, he said the moment that San Francisco took the ball, the Chiefs' entire sideline started to say, "Oh, we're gonna win."
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
You know, because now
Of
you know what you
course.
need. Now
Yep.
you know what you need. Oh, they
So
only
if we
kick the
stop
field
them here,
goal.
it's on us.
They only kick the field goal. Oh, we good. And we finna go for it on every fourth down. Every play that you had as your first down play, it ain't your first down play no more. It's your second down play.
Yep.
Because when you get the fourth, that's gonna be your third down play. Everything moves up. Now we on you. Now it's fourth and one.
Another thing is like you get out there, you kick the field goal, you get on your defense. Y'all do everything right on defense the first 2 downs, third, and then y'all let Travis Kelce just run free and wild on third down every single time.
Every time, bro.
Free and wild on every third down position. Y'all was doing very well with him the entire game. The entire game, y'all was doing pretty well with him. And now all of a sudden he's wild.
They held him to one catch for 1 yard in the first half.
I was like,
they were panic mode. It was panic mode, really. Honestly, I think that's the reason why they used it. To get Wilkes out of there because they felt like how you fall apart like that.
You don't
fight. They were containing him very well, but I feel like it was just more than him. Everybody was in panic mode.
Yeah,
Brock Purdy was playing like what are you doing? Like it was a lot. Debo wasn't getting open. Like I mean, the defense did their job. Like for Kansas City. So
I can't put it past them. They did everything they were supposed to do, bro.
Yeah,
Debo blew a hammy, and they took him in that locker room and they shot him up with.
They shot him up. He came back hooping.
Gotta have an elephant sleep for 2 weeks.
He came back hooping.
That man was grabbing his hamstring after every play.
Yeah, bro.
That man feeling it today, though.
Yeah, listen. He feeling
it for months. He finna get surgery probably. That shit ripped off the bone. That nigga hamstring.
Wait.
Hey,
what you say he did, man? He tore his ACL, MCL, his Samuel L. Jackson.
Not the Samuel L.
The Samuel.
Yo, that's crazy.
Oh my God. Hey, also somebody that was hooping that got hurt. Now we think about injuries. Greenlaw got hurt running on the dang field.
Yeah, that changed a lot too.
That changed it too.
He got hurt running on the field, bro. Like that's just a freak injury, dog. Usually those are the ones that sit you out for 6-7 months. He ain't get touched.
Achilles. He gone.
He ain't get touched, hit nothing. He just running on the field. Next thing you know, he down. It was a wrap.
You seen the video? Like how he just exploded, just like KD's on.
Yeah, like that's.
I said that boy out for a minute. He not gonna play. I don't think next year.
Like that's insane. He probably can hit the end of it, but if he go
playoffs, maybe
he could probably hit the end of it.
He can hit the end of it if he go to Aaron Rodgers. Doctor.
Aaron Rodgers came back.
If he go to Aaron Rodgers doctor, he could come back.
But he ain't got Aaron Rodgers' money though.
Aaron Rodgers got money. Psychedelics. That's what he be on. He be on psychedelics.
He got money. So that's a whole different type of doctor.
Here we go. I got a question for y'all. So they did back to back. Nobody has ever won 3 in a row. But Steve, I'm gonna ask you: can the Chiefs be the first to three-peat?
It hurts me to say this, but I got to be realistic. If you go back to back, who am I to say no? It's not a possibility because like it's not easy in the NFL to go back to back. Like it takes every component of your team to even get you to elevate to winning the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like there's always a possibility because I doubted him multiple years. The year before, this year. Not doubt him as a player, just doubt the team continuing to win because they were missing pieces. But for me now, I feel like the fact that they even got back to back, I cannot say that they can't go for a three-peat. Like it's only right, you know what I'm saying? Like it's only right for them to get that and be the first team to ever do it. They're still young. They're still energetic. They still got a great coach in Andy Reid. I think not everybody's coming. Everybody in the offense, I believe, is coming back. But I think defense moves a little bit. So, but I feel like they're gonna re-sign those pieces, and then they'll be right back to it. So I'm not gonna say no.
Okay.
I think there's a possibility.
Thrill, what you got? Do you think they can be the first to three-peat?
They can do it, man. Only person they paying for real is Pat. You know, Travis restructured his deal last year. Isaiah Pacheco is a big component, but he's an undrafted rookie. And he still got another year on his deal. He not getting paid nothing. Rashee Rice was a rookie this year. He wasn't getting paid nothing. MVS already signed his deal, and it was one of them smaller wideout deals. The defense is full of jits besides Willie Gay and Chris Jones. Chris Jones is that's the component. They're gonna have to fight other teams to pay Chris Jones. That's not gonna be easy. Because bruh is basically 1A, 1B best D tackles in the league with Aaron Donald. So the bag that's gonna get thrown at him is gonna be a nasty bag.
Yeah.
So that I feel like that's probably the biggest component that they're gonna have to worry about if they want to. But I believe they possibly can. I'm not gonna rule it out.
Is Snead under contract, or he gotta get something new too?
I'm not sure. Let me look it up.
I think he has a year left on his contract, if I'm not mistaken. I think I was reading something about that. I think he has a year left on his contract. Okay. If I could be wrong.
Somebody might try to throw him a bag too and get him up off the.
I would want him. That boy, he got attitude. Like he plays like a DB. Like he plays it the right way.
Benya.
He's locked in for one more year.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's basically just Chris Jones.
Yeah.
Okay. Benya, do you think they can win the three-peat?
I am ruling it completely out.
You ruling it out?
I'm ruling it out. It's too much in the AFC. It's too much in the AFC.
You're looking at it from a different aspect, yeah.
Yeah, it's just too much in the AFC, and teams are just going to get better. I mean, the Chiefs, they pulled it out this year. They definitely pulled it out this year. Mahomes is that guy. Andy Reid is the man is coaching, but it's a lot going on in the AFC and a lot of hungry teams. So
yeah, I feel
they kept their coordinators.
Yeah. They did. They kept everybody. I feel this is what I feel. Oh, before the Ravens game, they was talking to Eric Bieniemy. I don't know if that's tampering or what, but I don't know
why tampering.
Why y'all talking to each other? Why y'all talking to each other? Because that's supposed to happen. But I heard that. But
so he going back?
I mean, he ain't got no job right now. Eric Bieniemy, he ain't got no job right now.
It's more to it. It's more to it.
If he go back, man, listen. I feel like if there's any team to do it, it could be this team. Because if just like what Benya said, it is a gauntlet over there in the AFC. If he don't see Joe Burrow, we know he can beat Josh Allen. We know he can beat Lamar. Justin Herbert, they got a new not new quarterback. They got a new head coach, so maybe they could be a new team in the midst of things. You already know he can beat us with Trevor. He can beat us, even though it was 2 plays that it came down to. He still beat us. He was on a bum ankle and everything, but we know that those teams could beat us when it gets to the playoffs. Can we keep him out of the playoffs? Is the question over in the AFC.
And he could beat Tua.
And he could beat Tua. So this thing, if the AFC could keep him out of the playoffs, then of course, Ben, you're gonna be right. But if he gets in the playoffs, I already told y'all it's gonna take 3 L's in the playoffs for me to choose against Pat Mahomes, because I fell into this trap with Tom Brady. I kept betting against Brady. Man, he gonna lose. And he kept winning. So I am not doing it when this guy is here. So Pat Mahomes in the playoffs, I'm not betting against him. So
that was stupid to bet against Tom Brady. That was just dumb.
But during it wasn't though.
It became dumb.
It became stupid.
It wasn't always dumb.
It wasn't exactly. It wasn't always stupid.
It was always dumb to do that.
No,
After that
listen.
third Super Bowl, it was just stupid to do it. It was no point in doing it.
No, it wasn't. It only got stupid at the end. That's when it got stupid. That's when I started saying, listen, because I remember my homeboy saying this. He was like, matter of fact, it was Nate. We was at we was at Nate crib. He was like, I want him to get to the Super Bowl and lose. I was like, listen, Tom Brady gets to this Super Bowl, he winning that bitch. If you want him to not win the Super Bowl, make sure he not in the Super Bowl.
Somebody already injured.
That's what I was saying about Brady coming towards the end of his career. So with Pat Mahomes, I'm already starting right now. I'm not betting against him in the playoffs until he got to lose 3. He got to lose three playoff games. Then I'm gonna say, all right, I can bet against him now. But until then, I think I might be on the Benya side of things because I do feel like there's a lot going on. Maybe they can figure out a way to keep them out of the playoffs. But if you get there, then I'm gonna have to switch.
We're not gonna keep. Nobody's gonna keep them out of the playoffs.
They're gonna make the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's my gosh. Then it becomes a different game. Then it becomes injuries could be a possibility.
Yeah, that's always a possibility.
We haven't seen what Aaron Rodgers and the Jets could possibly look like.
That's another team that's
we
in the
know what they're gonna look like. We don't know what the Texans gonna look like.
The Texans, us,
Colts,
the Bills.
Yeah, the Texans even that.
You said the Colts. The Colts.
You said what?
The Texans wasn't even that healthy.
The Browns
missing a
lot. The Browns.
Texas wasn't even healthy. The Texans didn't even have a lot of big names. And look,
the
what
Browns.
They did.
They about to sign some.
It's a
they got money. You know they're the number 2. They're the number 2 in cap.
Yes,
number 2 in cap.
It's a gauntlet.
That's why they're leading.
I would want to go there.
They're the leading candidates to land Saquon Barkley.
It's gonna it's gonna get glitchy. If they were to do that, a 3-peat, and man, coming out of that AFC crazy, bro. Anyway, moving to the next topic. So Ben, Steve say they possibly can. Benya says no. I'm on the fence. I'm gonna say no. But if he get in the playoffs, I'm gonna say yes.
Can't do that. You gotta stick to your answer.
That's my like one like thing. If he's in the playoffs, yes. But if he's not in the playoffs, then no, he's not gonna do it.
I'll tell you one thing: that man is worth every penny that they giving him.
Every last cent, bro. Every last
cent.
Goodness. So here's a question. Since we're still talking about the Chiefs, Mahomes is a top blank quarterback of all time. Ben, we'll start with you.
Top 5.
Top 5 all time. Career ended today. Mahomes is a blank top 5. So you say he's a top 5 QB of all time. So who's who's the other 4?
Tom, Peyton, Montana, Pat, of course, and then
that 5th spot.
Elway.
I want to. This could go so many ways for the 5th spot. I want to say Brett Favre, but he a racist. I want to say Drew Brees. He ain't never win MVP. I want to say Aaron Rodgers. I kind of want to say Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
But then John Elway won 2.
John Elway.
I might say Johnny.
Okay. All right. Benya, he's a blank what? He's a top blank what of all time? Career ended today. Top.
I don't know. I mean,
he's a top.
I guess he'll be top 5.
Top 5. We got 2 top 5.
So if it ended today, that means he's ending on a back-to-back Super Bowl, and he's ending on 2 NFL MVPs, and it's a very nice career. But I would put those same ones being just named But I'll put Aaron Rodgers as far as the skill, the quarterback, arm type thing. I'll put him at 4 and then put
Pat at 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Steve, he's a top what?
That's tough. No particular order, right? Is what we're doing it, or we just?
I mean, you could put it.
I mean, we know
order.
who number 1 is.
Yeah, we already know Brady. Yeah, we already know Brady number 1.
We know who number 2 is.
Tough, man.
We know 1 and 2.
Yeah, Brady Payton.
1 and 2 is good.
Locked in. Brady Payton locked in.
But you know me, I'm all about hardware. And it comes to like hardware, I think that catapults people to a different level. If we break it down like that, then I'm gonna have to put. Oh, I hate to do that, man, but I'm not gonna say it. I don't want critics.
Nah, do your thing, bro.
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna have to put him at 2. Under Tom, if we do it like that. But I'm gonna put him top 5. Definitely. Okay. But I'm gonna have to put him at 2 if we really break down hardware and things like that, regardless of era. I don't want to do era because if I go era, he's not in my top 5 because it's a different era for everything. But with this, with everything, he's top 5.
What hardware are you giving him over Peyton?
Oh man, like he got MVPs, he got Super Bowls, he got Super Bowl MVPs.
Peyton got 2, right? Peyton got 2. He got
how many
Colts, and then he got 1 with Denver.
Okay.
Yeah. How many regular season MVPs does Peyton have?
6.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, he do have 6.
You can't do hardware.
That's why I was like, what hardware are you talking about?
You can't do hardware unless you're just doing Super Bowls by itself.
Yeah,
you throw MVPs.
If you're talking about stats and all that type of stuff, don't nobody compare to Peyton.
Peyton got 6.
I don't even think Tom really compares to Peyton.
I'm doing that as far as
Aaron Rodgers got 4.
We play to win Super Bowls, and we're not playing to win regular season awards. So that's why I'm doing
that. So if you're doing Super Bowls, that means Montana.
Terry Bradshaw has 4 Super Bowls, my guy,
and Montana will be 2.
No, man. I just feel like because of his age and stuff like he does, I don't know. But that's why I didn't want to break it down because it's going to be a hard breakdown. That's why I clearly said that. But he is going to be in my top 5 for sure. But if we break it down, then that's going to be a whole different criteria.
Okay. I think top 5. I think top 5 is like what it is right now, and you can move him between. You could probably make an argument at 3, but you can move him back and forth from 4 and 5. That's how I feel. You can move him back and forth 4 and 5, depending on who's at your end, whether it's Aaron Rodgers or John Elway or anything like that. And you can possibly, like I said, you can have him as the 3rd because, like Benya said, if he ended right now, he ended high.
He ended so high.
Yeah,
but
ended
if he ends
back
in
to
5
back.
years, if he ends in 5-6 years and he doesn't win another Super Bowl, where do you place him at then?
Then it kind of might drop. Yeah, it might drop. But if he ends right now on the top, back to back, 6 AFC appearances. He ain't never been not in the AFC Championship. You know what I'm saying? So
he played dogs too, though.
It can get real crazy. So top 5, I think is, like I said, top 5 is really good for him to be.
That's crazy.
6 years in the league, and oh my God, that's insane. That's insane. I
can't think of a way I could even try to if I placed him anywhere between 6 and 10 is disrespectful.
It really is.
Oh yeah.
Because he'll be down there with Drew Brees.
Again,
you're like, no, he's way better than Drew Brees.
He is better than Drew Brees.
You don't think he's way better than Drew Brees?
He's better than Drew, dog.
He's way better than Drew Brees.
Way better? Like y'all gonna put him way better than Drew Brees.
Yeah.
You don't think he's way better than Drew Brees, bro?
I don't think
he's
that's not even a slight at Drew Brees.
It's not a slight at Drew. I'm just saying when you put if you put arm talent to arm talent, if you put arm talent to arm talent, moving on the ground, all it him not him passing down the field, a lot of that.
I don't give him all of that over Drew Brees. I give him the the out of the pocket aspect, that's better.
In the pocket too.
know.
Remember, he just being rushed.
I wouldn't say he moved the pocket better than Drew because Drew is like 5'11". I give pocket presence to Drew Brees.
Short. Yeah, Drew was short. He used to throw with his head up like that. Like he had to look over here.
I mean, it's just I don't know because we're talking about somebody who had a very long career and put up record-breaking numbers. Y'all just making it seem.
Yeah, but he had a lot of years too. Imagine
that's what I'm saying.
Like, had the same amount of years.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
We don't know yet. That's what I'm saying.
But if we
Drew
we had
Brees
to choose,
did it over an extended period of time.
Yeah,
I feel like
to say he's way better. I can't say he's way better.
But I feel like Tom and Peyton are way better than Drew Brees.
Tom and Peyton are way better than Drew Brees because they did it for an
extended because
period
he's saying because we only seen this 6-year run. Like let's say he plays if he's played 6 more years and he don't do nothing for the 6 more years, then we're going to be looking at it as the collection.
Big Ben first 6 years were amazing. Yeah. And then after that, he started to decline, it was here and there. It wasn't a continuous thing. What if that happens to Patrick Mahomes? What if he becomes that Drew Brees where it's here and there and it's not this continuous thing that Tom Brady and Peyton did? That's my aspect.
Yeah. You still put him in top 5 though. I think so.
No, I'm not. I'm saying right now.
No, he just said right now he's top 5. He's saying like if he don't do nothing for the next 6 years, he feel like that top 5 he will drop.
Yeah, he's not gonna be in my top 5.
I like the Big Ben comparison.
You say you what?
I like the Big Ben comparison. That's like the perfect comparison of the situation.
Yeah, how I feel about Pat though, I feel like he's gonna have the first and second career, kind of like Tom did, where his first, he got his 3, then he didn't do anything for a little bit, and then he got back in it, and then he was just boom, boom, boom. I feel like that's what Pat's gonna do.
I can't do that. Pat. I think Pat is just going to be this.
Consistent.
We finna be playoff, AFC championship, AFC championship. We finna just keep doing it. We gonna do this 10 years straight before I even slow down.
Okay,
that's what I think. That's what I think he is. I think he.
If I could jump in real quick
before I even think about slow, or y'all gonna have to tear my ACL for me to eat.
Tear it off the bone.
And then I was gonna jump in on what Benya said too, because I mean, go ahead. I mean to interrupt. Like I felt like that was a valid point there. Yeah. I feel like it's tough, even if because of the fact like this guy is literally a whole different player. Like he uses his legs when he needs to. He's not like these quarterbacks that just sit in the pocket. Like he's going to find a way to get the ball down the field and find a way to score. So he's that type of player where it's like, I don't know. I like Benya said, I think it's going to be a consistent run of him always making the playoffs. And I don't think we've ever seen that in our lifetime is what I would say, where they're like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, I think it's a whole different type.
Yeah,
it becomes different when he gets older and he's not as mobile.
Right.
So what do we say then when he can't get out the pocket as well as he gets out the pocket?
Then the narrative will change. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see if he'll be able to adapt or if the game itself is just moving. I mean, it's already moving to that. Yeah, it's already moving to that. And we can see if he's going to be able to adjust to not being able to move no more. We'll see how that happens. But I think you're right. I think maybe the first and second career won't be a thing because also with Tom, when he was winning the first couple of ones, I feel like he didn't have a grasp on the game as much as later on in his career. Because in the beginning, it was like straight
defense first.
I feel like it was defense first. It was defense first. But later on, that's when Tom became Tom. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he was able to have 2 different careers. Yeah. So with Pat, he already Pat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right with that. So here's the question.
I loved it. I love the talk though.
Yeah. What'd you say, Benya?
Do y'all because Andy ain't gonna be there the entire time. What do y'all think happens with Pat Mahomes when Andy leaves?
I've been thinking about what happens when Travis leaves.
Yeah, it will be. It was.
I know Travis and LeBron the same age. Travis getting old, bro.
Yeah, Travis
35.
Travis is about to retire. He's been contemplating retirement.
Well, he said he's staying. He already announced he's staying next year at least.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah, because I think
said,
they want to try to get that third to see if they can, get the three-peat.
On that podcast, he said that when Andy Reid leaves, he's leaving with him.
Okay.
I would too. That makes sense.
Yeah.
He said he doesn't want to play for another coach.
But
I feel
think
like
about it this way.
Will Andy Reid be able to have laid down the foundation strong enough to where it still is instilled in those players when he leaves? So it's still a thing when whoever else new comes in. That's the question.
If Bieniemy is the head coach.
No, not even that. They just extended somebody on their squad that runs their defense. Look at it this
Spagnuolo.
way. So there's a reason why he hasn't even considered being a head coach when he's been dominant for the last 2 years running that defense.
He probably gonna get the job then.
That's what Eric was supposed to get, but I don't think Eric was patient enough and wanted to be like, no, I want it now. And of course, he forced himself out, and then this is what's going on.
I don't know, man.
I feel that way, man.
It's got to be something wrong with Eric because he can't get a job nowhere. He's
so deserving.
He doing something in the interviews that's telling these people he's not the guy for a head coaching job. It's something that he's doing. It has to be. There's no way he's just not a head coach right now.
Yeah, I don't understand. If we're talking about Kansas City as a whole, if he stayed and Andy leaves, he becomes a head coach, no doubt.
Yeah,
everybody knows that. So
that's what's going
to happen. That was the plan. But he was not patient. He didn't want to stay there. I think he just was like he so much ego, which he have every right. Like he does a lot. You know what I'm saying? He laid some of the foundation to what they do now as an offense. You know what I'm saying? He's a part of that establishment of what Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs have done, and also with all that. So, but me personally, I feel like this is a setup. Like once Andy leaves, somebody from that staff is taking that role. They're not pulling anybody from outside.
They can't pull from out. If they pull from outside, then
it's not going to work.
Like it's not going. Yeah, because they're going to try to put in their own, their own game plans and everything like that. When their stuff works, but it's like, no, we doing this now. It's like what? Nigga,
it's going to be bumping heads. Mahomes going to bump
heads. We're not running that.
Didn't they say that Eric left because he wasn't getting the credit? Like they were giving Andy Reid the credit because he was also calling plays and all that other type of stuff.
But come on, man. You know that
Andy calling plays with Matt Nagy right now. He the head coach. He got to call plays sometime.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm saying, isn't that the reason?
Maybe he wanted more credit. Maybe he wanted more credit. Because every time, when he was there, every time they like do some type of play or whatever, they'd be like, "Boy, Andy Reid be dialing it up." They just want one time to be like, "Oh, Eric Bieniemy, he did that play," but they always say, "Boy, that Andy Reid, boy."
It's a head coach. A head coach get all the responsibility, no matter if it's defense or offense. They get the pressure regardless. So if he does feel that way, it doesn't make sense.
The pressure, but he's just saying like he just want a little like let me get a little bit of credit.
When a head coach isn't like calling the offensive play, like that type of aspect, like.
But come on, man. Regardless, I understand why he left, because any right mind, if you feel like I'm that guy, I'm gonna leave. Which I don't fault him for that. But
I called 10,000 yards in 2 seasons.
Right.
I'm just saying. I feel like if he feels like he's that guy, he would want to leave and become a head coach. So I feel like he was sold the dream, or probably by his agent, man, go to a different team, show them that you can still do the same thing that you did in KC, and I guarantee you get a head coaching job.
He almost did, but I think NFL pulled the plug on that because they were like, how the hell Sam Howell leading in passing? They were like, hey, we gotta stop this.
He was definitely going to be our head coach.
I think we gotta stop this. Out of nowhere, they just bench Sam Howell and
bench him for no reason.
What's dude's name, bro? I feel like didn't he play for y'all?
Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett.
They just benched him for no reason, bro. Y'all think about this. Washington wasn't gonna win nothing anyway this year. They was still like, we benching him for what?
No, he
was leading and passing y'all for like 3 weeks. It was like, Sam Howell. Like,
did you see
we can't do this. Bench. We're not doing this. What the hell? I think they pulled the plug on that man.
Let's not talk about my team right now because I'm still hurt. But
no, we talking about Eric Bieniemy.
We talking about Eric, man.
No, you talking about Sam Howell.
No,
about Sam Howell.
we're just
And he
saying
plays
Sam
for
what
Howell
he
was
Commanders.
know
doing
how to
good.
do. We're just
He
saying what he
was.
know how to do. Sam Howell was he was throwing them stats up, getting all the yards and everything, and the NFL had to pull the plug. They was like, this, we can't have this.
I mean, obviously, it's
why
something
Tua
that we
not
don't
number
know.
one right now? We need Tua up there. Get Tua.
Nah, it's something going on. The reason why, but anyway, well, we all know. Like, if we go back to the topic we were saying, if Andy Reid leaves, they're gonna pick somebody in house. They're not picking up nobody.
It got to be in house. It has to. Because I feel like I
It
said,
doesn't
I
make
feel like
sense.
he's going to lay the foundation strong enough for them
Mahomes
to
gonna end up
still
splitting somebody.
have that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
all right.
Patriots stayed in house.
Yeah,
You have to.
you have to keep it in house.
A dynasty with a dynasty you can't. My bad. I don't want to.
No, you can go ahead.
But with a dynasty, you don't disrupt a dynasty. Like, you don't do that. You find a way to keep everybody together, regardless of the fact. Because once you make any small adjustment, shit fucks up every time. Every time.
It's disrupted when that coach leaves. So
as soon as he gone, it's gonna kind of be like, oh shit.
It's gonna be a little bit, but if you have somebody that's already been in that system that knows the Andy Reid way, you end up developing obviously your own style, but you can still be consistent enough to still make the playoffs. I'm not saying Super Bowls, but I'm still gonna say playoffs.
If that person isn't prideful enough to just continue on with the same aspect that's been going on. Because at the same time,
I don't think
he could come in there and be like,
this
we
is
need
my
something
show.
new.
Yeah, but that's only if a new coach comes in. If a new coach comes in,
new. Let's try this.
If you're not in house, you're gonna come with that ego. But if you're somebody
this
that
year
knows,
we gonna do the tush push.
Nah, don't do that. I ain't never did no tush. Don't do no tush. I ain't pushing.
All right, here's another question for the other side of things. When we talk about the Chiefs, we have to talk 49ers as well. Do you think the 49ers will be back in the next 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? Do you think they have another chance at this?
This was their opportunity.
Brandon Ayuk said he's leaving too.
Oh, so, they already in quarrels with each other.
And then Debo can't stay healthy.
They about to break up.
Mad, bro.
I
don't. And then they waited so long in the coordinator period to fire Steve Wilks that the high level coordinators defensive wise, if you was gonna go get somebody that could stay at that level, them boys all signed with people. They either head coaches now or they with another team already. So I don't know what they're gonna do with that aspect. You're losing you're losing your best receiver. To me, Debo is a weapon. He one of them all around weapons
he can do it all.
Patterson.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Here, Cordero Patterson, but I don't believe he's a true wide receiver like how Brandon Ayuk is. I'm a route your ass down in this phone booth, nigga. He's not one of them. I don't know how they're gonna really plan to replace that. Maybe they might strike in the draft. They might not. I don't know. And they're losing some defensive pieces too. I don't know because they got to repay Drake Greenlaw, Chase Young, and one of them defense.
They do. Armstead.
I think it's Eric Armstead. So I don't see it. And then just like the AFC booting up, man, the NFC booting up too. The Lions ain't finna go nowhere. The Eagles haven't gone anywhere.
Green Bay getting better.
Weird last year.
Green Bay getting better.
Green Bay better. If Green Bay catches 3 of those 4 picks that Brock Purdy tried to throw to them, they beat them. They didn't even have to catch all 4. Just catch 3.
I was listening to this podcast. And they were mentioning, they said that they were ranking the top 3 teams to make the Super Bowl in the next probably 2 years. Yeah. And they put Green Bay as number 1.
Bro, because they're young.
Bro, they raw.
They're young.
And they young, like he said. They ain't gonna have to break no real bread for nobody no time soon.
Not. It's gonna get glitchy over there on the NFC side, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna make it too.
It's gonna get glitchy over there. So like you said, Lions, I can see that. Green Bay, I can see
Washington.
That as well.
Oh, y'all gonna ignore it. Okay.
Y'all not done rebuilding.
New staff.
Y'all not done rebuilding.
Right. A rebuild only takes a year.
No, don't. It's gonna take longer for y'all.
The Rams.
Y'all not the Texans and y'all not Green Bay. This is gonna be a long one for y'all.
Nobody thought that the Texans would be where they are even after drafted. Anything is possible in the NFL.
Well, it starts with a quarterback first, and Sam Howell is probably not your answer.
No, we drafting. You already know we got number 2 pick. We drafting
number 2. Okay, so that's y'all ain't
gonna trade up.
We're
so
the same
y'all got to
position.
trade up to get Caleb. That's the only reason.
I know. I'm not, I don't want to go up and trade for no Caleb and lose all of our capital. No, I feel like
you have to.
We're looking at JD. We're looking at Jalen Daniels, and I like that pick.
So, but why did y'all bring in Cliff Kingsbury?
Oh yeah, y'all got
for a reason to move up, obviously to get Caleb. But are you gonna force your hand to get Caleb and
you have
lose?
to?
Like, you know how much you know what they want.
You have to though, bro. If you want Caleb Williams, you're gonna have to do it. Shot-Town gonna be petty.
They're gonna ask for like 3-4 first-round picks and a player.
That's what they asked them for.
You gotta do it.
Damn.
Do it.
Listen,
how much you think this is a franchise-changing guy?
Okay, I'm parked right in front of you. I'm in the drive-thru at Starbucks. So you're telling me I gotta give you my Starbucks points just to get in front of you so I can get we both gonna get a pick. Just let me get what I want. I'm not paying you all this just to come in front of
the NFL draft, bro.
I need them Starbucks
that didn't make no
points.
sense, but I just felt like because I want
Starbucks points. I need 4 vanilla mocha fraps. I need
the blonde latte.
You need it all.
I need 3
and
chocolate
you need to
chip
gas
cookies.
my car up.
Yeah.
You gas my car up for this.
Just to move, you're not even in the car.
Think about it, because this the thing. Caleb, I'm not saying
you.
Caleb Williams could be the GOAT or anything like that, because we don't know. But it's like
they comparing to Pat Mahomes.
He can be this or he can be that, and he could change a whole franchise if you just go up there and get him. That's how it works.
Mahomes.
He could be.
That's what I'm saying. It's like he could be that.
Comparison.
Could be.
Or he could be comparison. Or he could be somebody else, but we don't know that, and that's why you gotta take that risk.
You know, you trade up, you could land a Jared Goff. You trade up, you could land Mitch Trubisky. You gotta risk.
That's how it is.
Man.
Trade up, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is.
We felt so many years at drafting quarterbacks. The only quarterback that I feel like we did a good job with was RG3, but look what we did to him. Because RG3 was 2 when the last time we ever
picked off that boy.
Right. And our last number 2 pick was Chase Young. And
y'all
Chase
had
Young
Kirk Cousins too, and y'all let him go. Y'all had first Cousins.
Nah, man, I'm talking about top 2 pick.
Because of him.
Y'all want to leave us out like we not going to improve in the NFC. Y'all
next year?
Please, let's leave them out. This is not the topic.
Leave me alone.
We're going to be better.
The real question was this: will the 49ers go back? And everybody
coming
saying
back too.
No. I mean, but y'all ain't been there. A go back means you had to have.
No, I'm just playing. All right.
Going back to the.
I'm just trolling.
So we're all basically saying, nah, we don't think.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not saying no because the 49ers have been consistently good. Consistently, like they just
they have been consistently good. Consistently.
No. I mean,
the last time they made a Super Bowl was when? Like 3-4 years ago, right?
2019
with Jimmy G.
Yeah.
And then before that, it was Kaepernick
with Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah. So they're not going to go back again the next 2 years, in my opinion.
We can't say that because they could definitely go back.
I feel like they got, first of all, it just depends on what they do with the newer teams that's coming up, because we already know what they're gonna do to Dallas and the Eagles, but what they gonna do with Green Bay and the Lions? And you seen with both of those games, they was close at first with the Lions first.
As the games are supposed to be, it's the playoffs. It's supposed to be a close game. No matter what people say, no matter how people talk about it, it can be 1-7, 1-10 if that's how it worked out. Either way, it's a playoff game.
Yeah,
these boys are coming out to play.
Yeah,
I mean, do I think they're going straight back? No, I don't think that's going to happen. But I'm not going to just rule it straight out. Same thing with Kansas City. I don't think they're going to go back and do a 3-peat, but it's not a complete rule out. But
they got a higher chance than the 49ers now. If you're looking at that like that way,
I feel like it might be some of the same.
I don't think.
because the AFC side of things is it is real deal a gauntlet. If you just look, let's just take Jaguars for instance. We first of all we got to get past Anthony Richardson and CJ Stroud. And then if we do get past them, then we got to see Josh Allen and all these other quarterbacks sprinkled, Lamar Jackson and Pat Mahomes, you know what I'm saying?
Herbert is
Rodgers. Herbert.
Freaking Rodgers. We still don't know what them boys
Tua, if you want to throw Tua in there. It's like we still got to go through all that gauntlet. Now, on the other side of things, those teams are like I said, the Lions and Packers, they're on the way.
The Rams
they're gonna be there. I don't know what they're gonna be like, but they're gonna be there for sure.
I think
Stafford he's gonna be towards the tail end. So
we'll see. So I give them about the same chance as I gave the Chiefs. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens in this offseason because it's a lot of receivers out there. A lot of people need to get re-signed.
D-Hop going to the Ravens.
The draft. Who?
What?
You said D-Hop?
You said D-Hop to the Ravens?
Y'all stop letting him throw us off topic.
I'm sorry. He did.
Why y'all keep doing that?
It's because it'd be outlandish. So it catch your ear and you gotta be like, what?
That was insane to say though.
This how y'all feel when I talk? Is that how y'all feel when I talk?
Sometimes
you worse.
Because he sounds ridiculous.
That's what we hear when you say certain things. When you go on your rants about like Joe Burrow, this is what we hear.
But we already know the truth about Joe Burrow. Ben already admitted the truth about Joe Burrow.
I admitted that I'm curious about the situation at hand.
I moved over, but for different reasons.
It don't matter either way.
I moved over for different reasons.
I have been right about Joe Burrow all these years.
Not all the years.
No.
Not all the years.
We haven't seen a healthy Joe. That's the only problem.
Not all the years.
Yeah. What? Unless he's healthy, then we'll see.
Not all the years. I told you one year that you're gonna hate him right into the Super Bowl, and that's what happened.
And that's exactly what you did.
That's exactly what you did.
No, that was Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase was a freaking menace out there, and it was absolutely outlandish how he did that to them boys. It didn't even make no sense. Eli Apple was on the team then. Good thing Eli was out there. He made
Eli Apple was toast. Boy, he was toast.
He in the NFL
though. I don't know why. It feel like he always like. Oh my God.
I don't know who's worse. Walk a little.
You walk a little. You talking the offensive line?
No, you got to be talking about Luke Fortner, the center.
No, walk a little.
No, you talking about the tackle? He a tackle?
Yeah, I don't know what he is.
I don't know either. He don't be blocking nobody though. That's what we know.
They got so many videos of him standing there not touching anybody. It's outrageous. Outrageous. How many?
Here we go with Jaguars talk
of somebody saying "hut" and him not blocking anybody.
Oh, do y'all want to have y'all debate?
What debate?
Dude,
who is the better pick?
Steve said next show. Y'all know who the best is, man.
I was about to say, who's the better pick?
I'm not doing it. I've been on Instagram all day today arguing with people about how trash Trayvon Walker is. It's absolutely insane. And you know what? Everybody keeps
telling lies.
The only thing that they can say is, well, his pass rush percentage is better. His pass rush percentage is better.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is when I exit.
His
we gonna hold off on it. We're gonna hold off on it.
You're not understanding. The only thing that they can say is that his pass rush percentage is better. Please make that make sense as to why y'all think he's a better pick because his pass rush percentage is better.
I already told you I moved to a third party person. And that's Sauce Gardner. Y'all can have the Hutchinson and Trayvon Walker debate. I've moved on
not even
to say debate that we should have got Sauce. That's what I'm moving to.
Debate. until Walker
Not a
actually
debate. Trayvon
outperforms him.
Walker is better. I've
Not even
told
close.
this. You know what he
Not even
is.
close.
He's
Not even
blind
close.
dump in a meat market.
Not even
He's
close.
just running. He's
It's
just running
absolutely
around.
crazy. It's crazy how it's not even close. Like
And y'all talking about
running
my
around.
D-Hop throwout.
Don't
Just
even
was
doing
outlandish.
things.
But you just,
Remember-
but Steve, you
that
just
was more
threw out, you
spicy
just
than-
threw out a, you just come on, man. D-Hop to
I
the
know
Ravens.
y'all-
That don't even sound.
And it's like,
come
why would you even wish that on our side? Like,
on. Right?
we
Why
didn't
would
even
you
do
I had
nothing
see,
to you.
but look, everybody that's watching, you see how I disrupted that, and we stopped talking about Jaguars. There you go. Move on.
Anyway, does anybody have a super early NFL hot take?
D-Hop to the Ravens.
Okay, I get that's okay. That's yours. We're just gonna let him say it. Ben,
Listen, every year for the last like 5-6 years, I've been trying. Like y'all know me already. Like
you've been trying to get
I'm
the
a
Ravens some
Washington fan.
help.
I've been trying to like get the Ravens to get over this hump, man. Y'all know I like secretly I love the Ravens. I shouldn't be saying this out loud, but I love the Ravens, and I just need them to get somebody.
When the Washington team is so trash, you got to find a second team.
Yeah.
Now, it ain't my second team. I just love that. I just like Lamar, like really. Because Lamar is a real like.
He's a Florida boy, man.
I don't want to say the word, the N word.
Yeah,
y'all can say it. But he's a real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's authentic. He's not trying to put on for the media. And I just like players like
easy
that.
to root for.
Like, it's easy, so I have to root for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ben,
So
any super early hot takes, Ben?
Amon-Ra St. Brown will lead the league in receiving yards and catches next year.
That's a good one, low key. Because he be cooking. We're gonna watch for that one. That's a good one right there. Benya, what you got? Super early hot NFL take.
Trayvon Walker will end the season with 4 sacks.
That's nonsense, bro.
And finally be rid of that trash. We will finally
be rid of
that. I ain't gonna lie.
That's true.
If
no, he's not. He's not serious at all. He's not serious.
Listen, I promise, if he goes the whole year with only 4 sacks, bro,
after 10.5,
you ain't gonna hear the end of it.
I know, but I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about it.
4, 5, 6.
Oh my
God. He just had double digits. I ain't worried about that.
Oh my God. That would be
4 sacks. You heard it here first.
Oh my God. If he only end the season with 4 sacks, bro. Oh my God. I feel like Ben, if that happens, bro, I feel like right then and there, you lose the debate if that happens.
Nah, because look, if that happens, then Aiden Hutchinson also had 4 sacks because the season ended.
Oh, if they tied, then
the season going to end.
They would never tie because
Aiden Hutchinson. Then we'll be right back here. Then we'll be
Aiden Hutchinson is going to outplay him every season, as he's done so far. He's outplayed him every season.
D-Hop to the Ravens. D-Hop to the Ravens.
All right, mine. I've already said this.
It worked again, y'all. It worked again.
I've already said this, and I know y'all don't want to hear it because it's gonna be helping a team that everybody hates. Big Derrick Henry will get signed by the Cowboys.
Oh, you crazy. He gonna come to y'all,
Henry
man.
Will be signed by the Cowboys. That's what I got, because if you look at it, the last time that Pollard was nice is when Zeke was over there and Zeke was doing all the power running. If they get Derrick Henry, there you go again. Now you got your dual running back threat again. So I feel like that will be a thing. I'm gonna see how close I get. I just want to see if Derrick Henry name pop up, and if the Cowboys pop up next to it, I'm gonna call that damn near a win. Now, if he actually signs,
that's nasty.
And Thrill, no, he be on my Twitter when I be saying like, oh, when somebody going to free agency, I be like, oh, he finna sign to such and such, and I be like, I say the shit, and then next thing you know, bam, it happened. It'll happen. So this is what my mind on. You said I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
We don't know yet.
No.
Don't know yet.
Completely wrong.
I need Henry to go to. I need him to go to y'all. I'll let it see that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care for y'all team, but I think it's just a better fit. It's a better fit.
We'll take
Come
him, but I think we
home.
need. We might need to go get T.
Probably gonna end up at the Texans.
We might need to go get T.
Chill.
If he go to the
chill.
Texans, that's still in the. Oh my gosh! Please don't
Yeah,
go
I
to
just
the
said
Texans.
y'all. I try to give y'all some hope.
He need to leave the AFC South or come to us. One of the other two options.
Yeah,
I'm tired of dealing with it.
Benya, that's I don't
it's
like
been 8
that.
years.
Yeah, I said the Cowboys. That's the whole other side. You put them right next to us.
I would rather him go to the
He
Texans
can go to the Jets too.
Cowboys any day.
He could go
I
to the
don't
Jets
ever
too.
want the
If he go
Cowboys
to the
win nothing
Texans,
in my lifetime.
Listen, if he go to the Texans, you can't be mad at us for choosing the Texans to win our division.
Oh, I'm not gonna be mad at y'all. I'm just gonna call y'all sellouts. And I'm gonna remind y'all as we go out and win the division that y'all chose the Texans. How y'all chose the Colts last time.
Listen, man.
Not last time, the time before last time, because y'all chose the Jaguar. Maybe y'all should choose outside of us because we all chose
and choose somebody else so we can go. So we can go. I believe it.
Oh no, man.
So we got D-Hop to the Ravens. We got Derrick Henry to the Cowboys. We got 4 sacks for Trayvon Walker. And we got Amon St. Brown getting most catches and most receiving yards. To be honest, I think Thrill has the best one out of all of us.
Mine is the only one that's coming through. Mine is
coming through. Y'all gonna be shocked.
Bruh, what if all our shit came true?
Then we need to go to ESPN and tell them.
So look. So me and Steve shit can happen like right now. Y'all's won't happen until all the way
end of the year.
Yeah. So that'll be crazy. That'll be insane.
I'm hoping that happens though. Then we can be like, yeah, we know what we're talking about.
That'll be insane. We've been
might bullshit a lot.
We've been right a lot. Like as a collective, we've been right a lot about a lot of shit.
Me mostly. Me mostly.
Oh
Steve,
my god!
Steve been doing his thing recently.
Yeah, he been getting them underdog picks was hidden.
I got to give him that. But outside of that, me mostly, definitely.
Well, I'm gonna give my credit. I'm gonna give my credit to myself, but I ain't gonna lie. Ben Ben got a lot of facts and key points, but Root really got like Root makes sense. He gets us together. Like, he gets the I can't find a word, but Root gets. we be outlandish, but Root was the one. Like, you know how he got what's that lady that's on First Take, Molly? You see how Molly get everybody together?
I be steering the show.
Yeah, like you really get the real points about, and then usually what you say, your picks be on point. I mean, we all got.
That's what I'm saying. We all be hitting more often than not. We
might be crazy, but his crazy be right sometimes though. I ain't gonna lie.
His crazy be right sometimes.
Stop that Go Purdy nonsense.
Yeah.
Did that stop? Is that gonna stop now? Like, because
why would that stop? Purdy ain't lose the game. The defense did.
Purdy ain't lose the game.
Purdy did too.
I ain't gonna lie. Purdy did well. Purdy did well.
Actually, the special teams. First of all, the special teams player, he lost the game when he let the ball hit his leg after he was told to get out the way.
Purdy played well. I will say Purdy, but
he ain't play.
It's that game manager shit.
It's moments where they needed something that he wasn't capable of doing.
Yeah, it's certain moments like that. I feel like also if he cashes in, maybe they do, you know what I'm saying, get that third possession that they was waiting for. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It's a lot of factors to that.
That field goal.
They it was more defense in my opinion. I think the offense did what they do, but Purdy wasn't like great like that now. Let's not, you know what I'm saying? He managed the game.
I said he played well.
Everybody said, okay.
Yeah, right. I said he played well. I
already told y'all how I feel about MVP though. I mean the Super Bowl MVP. He would have never won that. So let's think about it.
No, it was going to either be Christian or Jennings. Jennings threw the touchdown. Jennings threw the touchdown and he caught it.
It was going to be the receiver.
It was going to be him because he threw one and caught one.
If they scored, because Christian would have got another touchdown. Trust me.
No. If depending on what happened in overtime, who got that touchdown in overtime for the 49ers, that would have determined it.
Yeah.
So if Brock Purdy would have threw the touchdown to somebody different outside of Jennings or whatever the case may be,
they would have gave it to Brock.
Now if he would have threw it too many,
no, he's saying because he basically whoever won it, is gonna be the
It was
in
gonna be
overtime. Whoever
that
won it
fact.
would have got it. I feel like that
If
would.
Christian was the one to score the touchdown in overtime, he was going to be the one to get it.
Yeah.
So you saying if
just
they throw it to
what-
Debo or Ayuk for the touchdown, the game
It would
winner,
have
they
been
would have been
Purdy.
MVP?
They would
It
have
would've
given
been
Purdy.
Purdy.
Oh,
Purdy.
okay. I thought okay. All
Yeah.
right.
So if he throws it to Debo Ayuk, it'd have been Purdy. If Jennings was a part of that catch, that means he would have had 2 touchdowns and one that he threw. And then if it would have been C-Mac already had, you know what I'm saying, he had the long one and then he had a run, I think, a rush. So
yeah, he had a bunch of yards rushing. If he would have scored that, he would have got it. So
that last drive,
he had a
oh my
$150
God.
all purpose.
Yeah, it would have depended on who got that last, whatever the case may be.
That last drive, it was
fumble.
Christian McCaffrey all the way down the field. You could see that boy getting tired. They was spamming Christian McCaffrey. Hill, get this damn ball. We finna win this shit. Come on.
Yeah, that game
off that boy.
He fumbled.
What
we call it? Pacheco, didn't he fumble?
Yeah, Pacheco fumbled.
Both,
yeah,
they both fumbled.
Both of them boys fumbled.
McCaffrey fumbled on the first drive, the very first drive of the game. He fumbled. And
it was the second drive.
It was the first, bro. It was a very.
I'm trying to think.
Drive.
Like replay it.
It was a very first.
I got
drive.
up and go get chicken wings, so I don't think I fully saw that. I got chicken wings.
Yeah, it was the very first drive, and then he fumbled, and then the Chiefs ain't do nothing with it, and it was the first.
Oh yeah, you're right. I remember now. I remember. Yeah.
And Pacheco fumbled
until that ball hit that man's leg.
When it hit that leg, they smelled blood in the water. It was up after that.
Boy. Mahomes went out there and threw that pass right down the middle. Beautiful. It was pretty. Man was wide open. It was touchdown. And I was like, wow, this probably just changed the entire game.
And it did.
Then I had to go work. And then when I came back, I saw them boys all the way back down the field again. And I said, oh, maybe they'll pull it out.
Them boys.
And I saw a blocked extra point. And I said, oh, they gonna lose.
That's another point in the game right there. People be thinking that extra points don't be mattering, but yes it do.
Because now
we were writing in the chat too. We were talking about it.
Now they got to score. Now there is no kicking the field goal to touch. Now they have to score.
Mm-hmm.
That changes the entire aspect of the game. So maybe they draw down the field, they score, and they win with no overtime, or maybe they don't score at all. I mean, that changes the entire aspect of the game. But all the way going into overtime and not knowing the rules, that's
crazy,
unacceptable.
Mahomes actually missed a touchdown in regulation.
Yep. Rasheed Rice
was wide open down the middle, but he forced it to Travis Kelce. He could have won that in regulation.
That's that game management stuff.
This is the thing though. If you're gonna force it to anybody, why not? Why not it be Kelce?
That's that game managing stuff right there.
He has 3 Super Bowl championships. We cannot even play this type of game that you're trying to play right now.
You see it? You see
it? Listen, Terry Bradshaw got 4 Super Bowls. Y'all don't talk to me. All right.
Listen, okay, but we know that's the steel.
But we know Terry Bradshaw not. Come on, man.
The Chiefs defense does not have a legendary nickname. I feel like the steel.
That's true. Curtain. This ain't the red curtain. This ain't the red.
You know what I'm saying?
The red box.
Yeah. If they do what they did the next 2 years, what they just been doing, they just did.
No nickname, bro. If they have, they don't got no nickname.
Not yet. You got to give them time. That's my thing. You got to give them time. You can't just say they don't have a nickname after 2 years.
Ain't no purple people.
Oh, yes, we can, because Saxonville.
Yeah,
that was 1 year.
But that's
Legion of Boom.
First of all,
Legion of Boom. That was like 2.
Saxonville was because we had like 60-something plus sacks in an entire freaking season. Of course, that comes with that territory.
It don't come.
Yes, that does. You can't get a nickname for 1 year of being a good defense. You don't get a nickname off of 1 year of being a good defense. Come on now, y'all make a
nickname off of.
That's why I said Saxonville. That was literally 1 year. We stopped calling them.
Yeah, but that's because of sacks. It wasn't because of the defense. It was because of sacks.
Sacks is defense.
But that's it.
I mean, sacks is a huge thing, though. You get sacks, and that's huge.
It didn't matter. We didn't win nothing with it. It was just sacks.
True.
Because of Tom and Miles Jack wasn't down.
It was nothing but sacks. We talking, y'all.
That's true.
The nickname that them boys got from way back then was because they were consistently good on defense for years. The Legion of Boom was consistently good on defense for years. They didn't get the Legion of Boom in 1 year. That's not how it worked.
Okay. So what's their
I
nickname?
give it up.
I don't know. They got to do it again next year.
They ain't gonna have no nickname. That's what I'm getting around to. If you ain't Pete, like that's what I'm. They ain't gonna have no nickname.
You're right, because they ain't gonna be as good as they are next year.
That's what we saying.
By the way, Terry Bradshaw got 4 Super Bowl rings. That's all I'm saying. He got 4.
Listen, man,
he got 4.
Terry Bradshaw also had a season where he threw 7 touchdowns and like 22 interceptions.
He's not gonna say that part though.
Of course not. Ben's being real on surface right now. He not digging into anything. He's being real on surface right now.
All I'm saying is he has 4 Super Bowl rings. That's all.
Anyway, moving on. I'm about to give y'all the next players that are eligible to be in the Hall of Fame. Cameron Wake, Darren Sproles, Vernon Davis, Aqib Talib, Demaryius Thomas, Joe Staley, Earl Thomas, Marshall Yanda, Terrell Suggs, Adam Vinatieri, Luke Kuechly, Marshawn Lynch, and Eli Manning.
Damn, so Fred not getting in, huh?
Fred not getting in again. God.
You named at least 3 to 4 first ballots. Eli, Marshawn Lynch,
Eli
Luke
is
Kuechly.
not a first ballot. Stop it.
He don't want Eli to get in. He gonna get in off them too.
Don't do that.
He gonna get in off them too.
He's not gonna. Okay, I don't. If I had
Eli's not a first ballot.
I had a vote,
I don't think I'll put him in first ballot either. But it's gonna be funny if he does because I need.
He's going to get in first ballot.
He's not.
A man.
He's not gonna get in first ballot.
He's not. He has the all-time stats. He does. He beat Tom Brady twice. And one of the times it was to stop the undefeated perfect season where they had Randy fucking Moss.
Man, I'm happy you're saying this because I said this.
He has every record in Giant history for all of their quarterbacks.
I said this.
All of them. Eric Collins, Kurt Warner.
It's some beast on here, bro. Oh my gosh.
But look,
he's first ballot, bro.
Name 5 people that's gonna get in before him.
Marshall
need to be in there.
Adam Vinatieri going in. He like the greatest.
Adam Vinatieri is gonna be first ballot.
Demaryius Thomas is gonna be in there.
Demaryius Thomas
because he died.
That's true. That's crazy. Aqib, no. Aqib might not go in.
No.
Marshawn
Lynch.
Marshawn gonna get in.
Luke Kuechly.
Definitely.
Luke Kuechly.
Definitely.
Joe Staley. Offensive line.
San Fran, the tackle.
Yes.
For the 49ers.
Yes.
He might.
Eli's not first ballot, my guy. He's
Vernon Davis.
And Vernon Davis.
I think
Cameron
so.
Wake?
Yeah, because he's gonna. I like Vernon. I like Vernon.
Cameron Wake, no.
Cameron Wake, no.
Cameron
Sproles,
Wake,
no.
No.
I don't think Darren Sproles,
no.
Terrell Suggs.
Second time.
I can't give it to him.
Second or third.
I can't give it to him.
Time.
Yeah, I can't give it to him.
Because
so right now we got Marshawn, Luke, Adam Vinatieri, Demaryius Thomas, and Vernon Davis. That's 5.
Yeah.
And like I said, with Eli is like
Eli's getting in, bro. Eli's not finna wait.
Eli's not getting in.
You know.
He is.
This is what's crazy.
He's walking in, bro.
So with the list, you know how sometimes they put the picture on the side? They chose Eli Manning. They chose Eli.
That's how you know he's getting in. It's already sold.
But let's just be real. How is he not the face of this Hall of Fame class?
He's
gonna be the face. And that it really sucks for Fred.
Y'all
Taylor,
are out of y'all mind if y'all think Eli Manning will get in.
It sucks
I
for
said
Fred,
the same
bro.
thing, man. I told him this last show, and I said the same thing.
This man is gonna get in. It sucks for Fred, bro.
It's so many different factors that are gonna the factors are there, bro. I don't see how he doesn't just walk in with his hands behind his back and his eyes shut.
He might go ahead and go make himself a jacket right now too.
We can
have 2 of them.
Peyton already got his jacket.
And he's gonna have the last speech of the night. We know he's gonna have the final speech.
Y'all. He's
gonna close the ceremony.
We can read up on all the analytics and how all of them say he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he's first ballot. Man. He's first
He's
ballot.
not.
On what accords?
Listen. He's getting in off the fact that he not only beat Tom once, but he beat him twice.
And he got the records for Giants.
We're gonna wait
said
and
this.
see, and we're gonna wait and see. And when y'all see that he is not in there on the first ballot, we'll go right back to this show.
All right. Vote right now. We're gonna solidify right now. Ben, Eli Manning, first ballot Hall of Famer.
First ballot.
Steve, first ballot Hall of Famer.
First ballot. Yep.
Benya, first ballot Hall of Famer.
Absolutely not.
And me, second. I give him next year. I give him next year. I go two. I go two only because that was an action-packed line of people right there. That's an action-packed list. And I still
he's the highlight of it all.
Fred to get in, but he just, oh my God, bro. Did he play at the wrong time? Because what is this?
He retired at the wrong time.
Dang.
Because now he keeps getting thrown into these Hall of Fame gauntlets every year where it's like, you know what I'm saying? There's some crazy amount of the last few, like 4 classes have been ridiculous. Like, I ain't gonna lie, they've been crazy as hell. These last 4 classes have been wild. And it's like he keeps running into that. We snuck Tony in.
Mm-hmm.
We got the sneak Baselli in them.
Dang, we can't get Fred in, bro. I don't know.
You're going to get it next year, though. I guarantee you get it next year. They're going to put him in a class where it's going to be like Ocho, Fred, and somebody else that's been snubbed. But that's the class, and I think that's going to be the hottest class that's ever to get in.
We're going to see.
I think they're waiting.
We definitely going to see, but this has been another episode of Ftsports. Next week, it will be basketball. So y'all might as well get ready to watch all these basketball games and lock in. But Ben, what you got to say?
Before we close out football season, I got one last thrilling fact for football.
Thrilling fact. What's up? The last thrilling fact of the NFL season.
In 1997, the last time we had a quarterback lead the league in passing without throwing for 4,000 yards.
What?
Yep. It was Jeff George for the Oakland Raiders. 3,000 yards, 917.
In 97?
Yep. That's it. And he led the league.
It was bad back then. Dang. 97.
They were running the ball.
They were running the hell out that bitch, wasn't it? God dang.
Well, they had about 6 running backs.
He only threw for 3,900?
3,900.
Boy, if they threw for 3,900 these days, boy, they'll think something wrong with the quarterbacks. I mean, what is wrong with y'all this year?
Release him.
Change some rules around. What are yards at? My goodness. But anyway, Steve, sign out.
Hey, man, as always, we're the best show out. If you're not tuning in, you better tune in.
I hear you, bro. Thrill, sign out. Ben, you're signing out.
I'm gonna read a little thing I just pulled up. A Hall of Fame voter.
Oh man.
Explains many factors are working against Manning's chances of becoming a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
While ranking in the top 10 with numbers does not include a league MVP award, All-Pro, or passing yard leadership. He was not Peyton Manning. He is not Drew Brees. He didn't have those numbers to say, okay, he's a lock, and having a 500 career record goes against him.
This is one hell of a sign out.
Voter.
Hell of a sign
stating
out.
These things.
But there's somebody that got a vote in it.
Yes.
Yeah, there's somebody that got a vote.
That's rough, man. Did they mention that he's a Walter Payton Man of the Year? Did they mention he's a really good guy?
Did they mention that? Did they say that? Did they do their research?
Did they say he's a good guy?
He said, when you're playing at a time when your brother and Drew Brees are playing, it makes a difference in all pros and other honors.
Oh,
Manning
it
is
wasn't
10th in
easy.
career passing yards, won 2 Super Bowls against Tom Brady.
There you
and
go.
2 Super Bowl
Right there.
MVPs.
Right there. You can stop after that.
They're gonna give it to him because of that, man.
It was not easy to win awards in the 2000s playing with Tom and Peyton,
That's true.
Drew Brees.
Drew.
That's
Philip
true.
Philip ain't win nothing, and Philip was wrong. Big Ben ain't never win no
Philip, Big
individual
Ben.
awards.
Yeah.
And Rodgers just came in.
Yeah.
Wasn't Big Ben an MVP one year?
Big Ben won MVP.
No, I don't think he ever did.
Thought it was MVP one year.
At most, he might have got offensive
Super Bowl
player.
MVP. Wait, did he get Super Bowl MVP that year?
He never
got a
won
Super
Super Bowl MVP. It was
Oh.
Hines Ward. And
Never
then
mind.
it
Oh,
was,
yes,
Santonio
yes,
Holmes.
yes, yes.
Never mind.
Yes.
It wasn't that
Yes,
easy.
you're right. Yeah.
So yeah,
He won Rookie of the Year, and he led the league in passing twice though.
Okay, so he got that, but I mean, with Peyton and Brady, what the hell you gonna win? And Drew, what the hell?
Win nothing. You want to win MVP?
I'm just letting y'all know. This is what a Hall of Fame voter is saying.
Flacco was there too. Let's not forget about Flacco.
He said, I think he will get in at some point. It's just a matter of what point that is.
Well, that's one hell of a sign out right there.
That is. That's crazy.
What was the last line?
It's just a matter of what point that is.
That
he's gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Matter of what point? That's insane to say. I'm not gonna lie.
I said second. If he don't get it this year, I feel like it'd be second.
Real quick before we go,
Mm-hmm.
where would y'all rank Eli Manning amongst the quarterbacks of the 2000s?
Oh man, that's
2000s. He
not. This is gonna kill the Hall of Fame vote though.
Because it's gonna put he down there.
Yeah,
because he's down there. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta throw Vic in there still. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more people.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. Like, are we including Vic and all them boys?
That's what I'm saying. Because if you do 2000s, that means Eli's down there, bro.
Yeah, Eli not even top 10 if you look at it.
I mean, the only thing
that gotta be top 10.
The only thing we can really give him is that he beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl twice, and it really wasn't really him; it was the defense. The defense that he had was ridiculous.
He made them throws, man.
With his eyes closed. With his eyes closed,
not. He
don't matter. He knew where to actually do
it.
I've seen people make bad throws with their eyes open. Damn it, maybe they can and do what he did. He closed his eyes twice, 2 different years.
Twice. First of all, one of them, he damn near was sacked. He had to get out of all of that. Can we give him something for breaking out of sacks? We don't know how he got out of it, but he got out of it.
And you know he run 2 miles an hour.
Exactly. He broke out of that and slung it down.
He ran like 6 or 7. His brother ran 2 miles per hour. Now, Peyton,
his brother was slow.
Ran slow too.
Peyton was slow. But yeah, if we was to rank 2000 quarterbacks though, he'll be down there, bro. He'll
got him that far down there.
You don't?
Okay.
I'm gonna look up from 2000 to 2010.
Let me just think off the top of my head right now. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Big Ben,
Drew,
Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Brett Favre, Phillip Rivers,
Vic,
McNabb.
Oh, Donovan. McNair. That's 10.
McNair.
Steve McNair.
Y'all tripping if y'all put McNair in there. Don't do that.
That's 10.
Is he better than Eli?
Yeah.
That's what I don't know if McNair. I don't know if I put McNair above Eli.
We'll have to check on the 2000 quarterbacks.
I feel like I give him
the first nine I just named easy.
Yeah.
McNabb easy.
I like McNabb easy over Eli. Hey, how far in the 2000s are we going?
Oh, like, Kurt Warner. Kurt.
Arizona Kurt or St. Louis Kurt?
I think it was St. Louis Kurt. Arizona Kurt was like that's when was that Carson Palmer that was with the Cardinals?
It was Kurt.
No,
It was Kurt because
Cincinnati.
Kurt was one of the
Kurt
was
Cincinnati.
one of the
Do you take
program targets.
do you take Romo over Eli?
No.
Nah.
But Carson Palmer was 2000s as well, and then Kurt Warner, and it was St. Louis Kurt. That was the greatest show on turf.
But that was with Marshawn Faulk, right?
Yeah,
that was with Marshawn Faulk and
Torrey
Holt
Holt
and Isaac Bruce.
Yeah, them boys was that was a team.
Aaron Brooks, Chad Pennington.
I got him over them boys.
Dante Culpepper.
Give me Eli.
Jeff Garcia.
Eli.
Mark Brunell.
Mark is the 90s.
Drew Bledsoe.
He the 90s as well.
He's 90s. I don't
Drew
know.
And Mark.
I think they bleed into it, but it's not. You know, they weren't. They probably weren't good.
I don't
Drew
know.
Bledsoe is old as hell.
Yeah, I think this is just a list of people that it bled into the 2000s, but you know, because they still got Troy Aikman on here as well and Cordell Stewart.
No, did they?
No. But yeah, so he's like, if you don't give him 10, he's like 11, 12. So, you know, from just that 2000s era. So, you know, but what a show. This is one for the ages.
Yeah.
Next week, we're going to be back with basketball. Peace out.